good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so hello again, everybody. I am back and a little bit more caffeinated than I was when I started this morning. Basically, to expand on what I've been experiencing recently, I had gotten this under the desk treadmill thinking that it might be like the cure-all for my stubborn weight. I have been walking on this desk pad since August, and it's November now, so that's how many months? But basically, is this crooked? Okay, and cut. Let's try this again. I have still been struggling with my weight recently. I feel comfortable talking about it. I don't think it's anything that I necessarily have to hide or keep to myself. I have a fitness Instagram. I openly vlog about my walking treadmill and fitness goals. So I do have that under the desk walking pad that I have been using since about August now. And I went into this step journey thinking that it was going to maybe turn into this cure-all for the stubborn weight I've been facing, and it definitely hasn't. I've been very much a diligent calorie tracker, so I'll count my calories in and then I will check throughout the day and see like, oh, I've burnt this many calories, I have this many budgeted calories that I can eat up to before I get close to what I burned or exceed that amount. And it hasn't really been working great because I will eat up to that point. And I found that even though I burn a lot more calories now on this walking pad, that I am therefore eating more calories because I can see in my budget that I have those extra calories to eat. And I know it's flawed. It's not something that I see as a success, but that's why I've decided to start a coaching program. I recently came across this podcast called, I think it's Burn Fat with Your Brain. Let me double check. Yes, so Burn Fat with Your Brain. It's a great podcast hosted by Maggie Sterling. She does offer coaching, which is what I signed up for recently. It's a program kind of based around intuitive eating and listening to hunger cues. A lot of what she covers in the coaching courses is touched on in the podcast, so I would definitely check that out if you are interested. And there is definitely a lot of hands-on coaching, group coaching, support groups within the program with other team members. And yeah, I'm on day 4 or something like that. Still too soon to say whether or not it's working, but I think if I can get the numbers, if I can get away from the numbers as far as calories in, calories out, I'm hoping it's an approach that'll be a bit more conducive to becoming more healthy. I definitely see this vlog becoming more of a lifestyle, wellness, fitness type of vlog or account. And then another thing that's important to me is to start this journey not on January 1st, not at the beginning of a month, not even the beginning of a week. I started this coaching program like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday a couple weeks into November. So I'm trying to shake this need to pick up and restart during a nice, clean, fresh start, and then a few days in, maybe losing progress and throwing it all out the window to wait for the next time a clean start comes around. So I'm hoping to break that cycle of fresh start, give up, fresh start. I'm going to stay in the messiness of this process, and every day, every moment is a fresh start. It's not, I messed up today, so I'll start again tomorrow. It's, I messed up just now. Moving forward, I don't need to. Hopefully that makes sense. Obviously, this is a little bit outside of my comfort level, but I definitely believe that the more often you do something, the more comfortable and natural it becomes. Just like, can't think of a better analogy right now, but recently I've been donating plasma, and I am terrified of needles, but going in a couple times a week has led to me just being so much more comfortable and having such a lower level of anxiety when I sit in the chair and they are getting that prepped and sticking me with the needle. So just like anything else, I think vlogging and coming from a place of vulnerability and authenticity will come more naturally. I think it's something that everyone should try, or no, I don't think everyone should try it. But yeah, I just appreciate having a platform to do this, and even if it doesn't really go anywhere, that's not the point. The point is making it easier to do hard things overall. So anyway, check back in later. All right, hello, it's the next day. I am about to finish my lunch break. I am working this Saturday, and it can be really nice because it's usually a lot quieter when working on Saturdays, and then on alternate weekends I do get a long weekend and I get Monday off. So yeah, just having a quiet, productive day. I did run out during my lunch break to pick up a few items. I had placed an order on Target, so I was able to just drive by and they loaded the car. A while back, I did receive a really nice candle from Anthropologie. I did receive it broken, so it's been a while, but I finally invested in a wax warmer, which I think will work really well because the scent is really nice, even if the container that the candle or the wax is in is broken. So I picked up this one from Target. Really simple, but I think it'll look really nice for the holiday season. And this way I can still use the wax from my candle without having to waste it. And now I've got another way to diffuse scents in our house. Anyway, gonna pop back onto work here now, but I just wanted to check in and at least have some content from Saturday, because like I said before, sometimes I let things go a little bit longer than I meant to, and I'll start cutting footage together and find I only have like 5 minutes of usable clips left. So I just got everything set up. Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. And what I did here was I just literally cut into the candle and just kind of threw it in. I've never had a wax warmer before. I mean, it already smells amazing, so. I don't know where to put that. I just finished work about 10 minutes ago. It's starting to get dark out already, which is both sad and kind of nice. I don't know. I don't have a reason for the fact that it's nice. But basically it's rush hour traffic right now out on the roads, and we're gonna wait till we pick up my stepdaughter before going to get dinner. But like, I'm hungry now. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit, keep myself busy, and then yeah, go pick up some za from from Stoner's, which is a chain here in Savannah. Probably, I would say, some of the best pizza. But yeah, anyway. Peace. It is the next day from that last clip, making it Monday, and I've just signed off of work. Yesterday, I did go and donate plasma again. I forget if I've included in the last segment, but basically, I've been suspicious that the previous time I had my plasma donated, that the tech had messed up because about halfway through, my hand started getting numb. At first it was one finger, and then it was another one, and then it was my whole hand, and I couldn't squeeze the little toy that I brought in to help me pump. And so basically I thought it was the tech because I did not notice him mark where he was going to be inserting the needle, and I thought maybe he hit a nerve or something. But basically when I reported it at the time, they wrapped up the donation. I had to stop early, and then I was flagged for a vein check next time I went in, even though I didn't think it was my fault, or I don't know if it was my fault, but I went yesterday and I had to sit for a vein check prior to getting my screening and then getting into a chair. I get a seat next to the window and they hook me up, and about 10 minutes in, it started happening again. This time it was like the top half of my hand, and it worked its way to my pinky, but my whole hand didn't go numb that time. But I hate to say it, but I didn't report that to anybody while I was there. I just kept my mouth shut and I kept pumping because I didn't want them to flag me a second time, especially a second time in a row. Like, they're gonna tell me I can't go in anymore. And I know that's probably against like common sense, but I googled it. I think it might be, it kind of sounds like a citrate reaction, because I do also have another symptom of that, which is shivering when I receive the final fluids and like all that saline back. Usually, like, I call it liquid ice. Like, the last 5 minutes of a donation are the worst part because they're putting something back in and it's cold. I know I'm making it sound like I hate every aspect of it, but they really do a great job, and if you can donate, you should. But yeah, I'm gonna give it one more shot on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and if it happens again, I mean, I'm gonna play it by ear, but if it happens again, I'll bring it to someone's attention, probably. And I haven't given up on it just yet. It's just good easy money for sitting there and like scrolling on your phone for an hour or two. So hi. Looking forward to... Shh, that's rude. It's so rude. I'm talking. I know. Shh, stop. You keep making me forget what I'm gonna say. But yeah, basically I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. This upcoming weekend is a long weekend for me, so having Thanksgiving and Black Friday off, I get like a nice solid 5 days in a row. And I booked a appointment with Santa for Friday, so we can bring my stepdaughter there to at Bass Pro Outlets nearby and kind of jumpstart Christmas. So yeah, we'll get there. Anyway, so I'm about to start making some dinner. We received our Every Plate delivery yesterday, and I'm already on meal kit 2 out of 3. I'm gonna make some burgers tonight and maybe watch something kind of Christmassy. But anyway, catch up with you soon. Hello, it's me and my cat. Sometimes he manages to climb over my shoulder when I am holding him, and then out of fear that he'll scratch me on the way down, I flatten out and he perches for whoever knows how long. Anyway, it's Tuesday. I didn't vlog at all in the morning, just got off of work. And today during my lunch break I discovered LUTs, which I know I'm probably late to the game, but for those who don't know what a LUT is, it's a pre-generated filter. It's like an Instagram filter, but for your videos. So apologies in advance, because this entire vlog is now probably going to be like ultra processed, kind of like how when we all discovered Instagram for the first time, we all went like ham on Instagram filters. So I just got to get through that phase, and I appreciate everyone's patience in advance. It's probably not going to be much of an eventful afternoon, so I don't know if I'm going to vlog anymore today. This might be it, but as long as I do something each day, then it counts. We're going to make it count. I'm going to say it does. Anyway. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Hey. I know. Oof. Well, it's now Wednesday. I'm out of work and I'm on my way to a plasma donation. We'll see how this goes, whether or not my hand goes numb again this time. Ironically, now I can think of somebody I could ask who's not an associate or an employee at the plasma donation place I go to, but the train's already left the station, so to speak. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I've prepped a casserole, and I still have the mashed potatoes to make and an apple crisp. We're gonna go to my boyfriend's sister's to spend some time with her family. Maybe I shouldn't have vlogged at an intersection. Anyway. See you on the flip side. Okay. Well, my hand didn't go numb that time. I know I'm really selling the experience, but I'm so cold right after, even though I bring my massive blanket. That's all done. The whole thing would be fine and pleasant
if we feel like I was injected with like milkshake or ice cream or anything else that's cold right after. Anyway, gonna go home, gonna have pizza, and yeah, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I feel good enough to cook something tonight. I think I can get the mashed potatoes or the apple crisp prepped. So I just don't think there's gonna be enough time in the morning. All right, one foot in front of the other, one step at a time.